Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Popular Decks. I'm your host Michael, and today we're playing a new spin on an old favorite. So, before I get too much into the video, I just want to let you guys know that if you want to see more of my video content, hit that bell icon to get alerted anytime I put out new videos, and hit that subscribe button, or what am I supposed to say? Smash that subscribe button. I don't know what people say. So, and follow me on Twitter if you want to get tweets anytime I put out a new video, or if I go live on stream, which is really rare. So. Don't expect too many tweets like that, but anytime I put out a new video, I will be there. So today we are playing Kung Fu Tree's version of Tron, which I'm calling Blue-Green Tron. He likes to call it Combo Tron, whatever you want to call it. It is basically a Tron deck that focuses only on doing its own thing and doesn't worry about interacting with the opponent any more than necessary, which is usually not very much. So we've got the usual Tron lands of the Tron land suite. We've got one cycling land and one haunted Fengraph as far as a little more interesting stuff. I love the haunted Fengraph. I don't like when I crop rotate late in the game and I can't get anything that even draws me a card. So six ways to get Tron and also to get sweet value late in the game. So I like that. We've got some impulses, Forbidden Alchemies, Deep Analysis, Mystical Teachings, and Mull Drifters, kind of for card advantage, card search. I don't know, the impulse isn't advantage, but the other ones all are. They're all card advantage, and card selection is really good. Typically, the colorless mana isn't a big deal for us, so I think this is better than some of the one mana stuff like Preordain or whatever. Then we've got some Prophetic Prisms and Simic Signets, kind of actually help us cast something. So turn 3 Tron with a Prism or a Signet is awesome. We've got Prohibit, which is our one piece of stack interaction, and then we've got 2 Moments pieces, which is basically our only way to deal with creatures. We do technically have Horror and Rolling Thunder for late in the game, but that's not really like a feasible plan. Typically we're Moments piecing to stay alive, and then we start going off. And when I say going off, what do I mean? Well, eventually we want to get this Flicker Lock kind of figured out, so we get Mnemonic Wall, which gets an instant sorcery back from our graveyard. In this case, it's going to be Ghostly Flicker. So then we cast Ghostly Flicker targeting the wall and then something else. So usually a Mull Drifter, sometimes it's a Denrova Horror or whatever. And so we do that. We use the Mnemonic Wall to get our Ghostly Flicker back. And then we get the effect of the other creature coming into the battlefield. So the Denrova Horror gets stuff off the board for us. Mull Drifter draws us 2 more cards. Looking good. And then kind of to round it all out, we've got these Pulsamarasas that help us get stuff back from the graveyard, stay alive against burn, stuff like that. It makes it so Mnemonic Wall and Pulsamarasa make an infinite loop for sacrifice effects. So Edicts just don't work against us at all. I can just keep sacking the wall, get it back with Pulse, play the wall, get back Pulse, etc. for the rest of the game. So that's the deck in the main deck. And then the sideboard, we've got Circle of Protection Blue to deal with Delver. Delver is one of the tougher matchups for the deck. We also have Wretched Gryphs that block like crazy, so they're really good against Delver. And they're almost impossible for them to counter. Like, they certainly are not going to realistically counter it with a Spell Stutter Sprite, and they only have so many counter spells that they can deal with our stuff. I've got Capsize and Denrova Horror, presumably for the mirror, I don't actually know. Then I've got these 2 Dispels and a Hydroblast. We've got a variety of matchups that those come in for. Obviously, the Hydroblast for the red decks and Dispel mostly for the blue decks that have a lot of counter magic and things that we might want to Dispel, but those are really good matchups anyway, so the Dispels might not quite be necessary. I'm not sure yet. We've got the Fangor Marauders for Affinity, and then I've got 3 more Fogs in the sideboard here. So that puts us up to 5 total Fogs, and that's a pretty good number to have against like Boggles or some of the other creature controlled, or not creature controlled decks, but creature decks. So big fan of that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, I will see you guys in the games. Thanks for watching.